What's going on YouTube? Tech Kid Geek. In this video I want to talk about iOS versus Android part 2, of course. I did a video a while back about this. And the thing is, I always tell people who have the iPhone, if you invest in the ecosystem, you have a really good, OS as far as if you buy into the ecosystem. Because if you buy a phone or the iPod, I was about to say something totally different. So if you buy the iPhone or the iPod or even the Nanos and things like that, you can use the remote apps, and you can also use, like, I think it's something else they have on there. I forgot the name of it. AirPlay. Yeah, AirPlay functionality on it, and put it on your Apple TV, your iMacs, and all your Apple computers, and everything works seamlessly together. That's why if you invest in that ecosystem, everything will work seamlessly with that device. Android, it was more freedom to do what you want with, more customization with. You can make the phone your own personal phone. Now it has certain apps where you can use, like for the Xbox, you could use a smart glass app, but if you have the Apple TV, you're not gonna get the remote app for them. You're just gonna have to get it on the iPhone. So there's little things like that that go either way. Now, as far as the OSs, like I said, iOS is a anybody can pick. Look, my 2-year-old son learned that in about a week. Not even a week. Give him a couple of hours. He learned iOS with no problem. He was showing me things I didn't even know. I was shocked about that. He showed me a couple of things, and he was just playing with the phone. He found out a couple of things. That's how easy that OS is to get into. Android is more for geeks like me who like customization, who like the freedom to do what they want with the phone. Things like that. So it's more of a techie thing with the Android, more of a simplified thing in iOS, which, like I said, if you buy into the ecosystem, your phone your phone works seamlessly with everything else within Apple products. Apple TV, the iMacs, all the computers, they all work just seamlessly together. You can easily just work with everything they got. Now, like I said, with Android, where it comes to where, like I said, customization, the main thing, and that's what is the best thing about it, because you kind of have the freedom to make it your own device, where iOS has low restrictions where you can't really just change the wallpaper to customize the background. That's about it, but you can't really customize with widgets and things like that. Will they ever bring widgets to it? Eventually they probably will, because people, if you cry and whine long enough, they'll probably eventually say, all right, let's just give people what they want. That's what I believe, but I don't work for Apple, so I don't know if they're ever going to do that. So, but with Android, you can always customize any phone you get to the likings of the way you like it. Now, some people like the iPhone because it's simple. You know what I mean? They just want a simple smartphone. They can easily get on the internet, text message, and things like that with no problem. Where Android, people who like me, who like to customize the phone, use the widgets for highlights from ESPN, all kinds of other things like that, news updates for CNN. You know what I mean? Where you can kind of make the phone your personal device, where you can just, this is how I want my phone. You can do that. Where, like I said, iOS got a lot of restrictions. So as far as iOS, Jelly Bean versus iOS 6, it's a personal choice. And, like, it depends on what you look for in a smartphone. Like me, I like the customization feature in Android because I like to make my own phone my device. I paid my money for it. I wanted to make it my device. Whereas Apple, you can't really do that. Where you can jailbreak it and make it your own device. But, some people, if you can't, just remember, if you want to take it back, you got to restore it before you take it back to Apple, because they're going to avoid the warranty if you jailbreak it. It happens. But I want to hear what you guys think, who like Android, who like iOS. Please leave your comments down below, because I want to know what you guys think of which one you prefer, which one is better. I like Android. I had an iPhone. I liked it. It was easy to get into. Like I said, iTunes, I could just swipe, put movies on there, put music on there with no problems at all. My Android phone, I like the fact that I can customize the phone to my liking, the way I want it. I don't want to be restricted and say I can't do what I want to do with something I just bought. That's the way I feel about it. Always rate and subscribe to my channel. Please leave the comments down below.